Hey everybody, my name is Donna Fiesel and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Don't forget the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. So good to be with you today. We're going to talk about keeping summer all year round. I know, what in the world is she talking about? I'm talking about, I love summer. I don't care how hot it gets. I would much rather have the summer months than the winter months. The problem is, one big deal is I don't get to see my flowers in the wintertime because we have really, really hot summers. Then we also have very, very cold winters. So I get to dry these flowers and then I bring them inside, and you can also use them for all kinds of crafting projects. Like this one right here. This is my granddad's old ashtray. So I have, which is one of my favorite flowers. This is one of my tiger lilies that I grew outside. So I'm going to have this inside. I'll just look at it and just look at the beauty of it in the wintertime when it's really super cold outside and everything looks kind of dreary. So let's go on ahead and talk just for a few minutes about how we can do this, and it's really easy. You can use this sand, and I'll explain it right here in the video, so you take a quick look. Okay, so go on ahead and take a look at this. Yeah, these are not artificial flowers. These are flowers that were taken outside. I picked these up and I used a real good, it's kind of like a sand texture type, and it takes about a week for it to develop. These are my, you know how crazy I am about tiger lilies. And so there are also some sunflowers in there, the little orangey looking ones, and also some marigolds. So we're going to go outside and I'm going to take a quick video on how I collect these flowers, then another little quick video on how I put these things together. What do you think? Man, tiger lilies, even in the wintertime, you can enjoy them. Okay, so that's just a little quick segment on what they look like, and I just let you see on the tray. But let's go back in and look at the second video. This gives you a little more definition, and this is me out in the garden. Okay, so I came out into the garden. I've been gathering a few vegetables and things, but man, I can't take my eyes off the flowers. So what I'm going to do, just to make myself a little happier, I'm going to gather some of these beautiful things. I mean, take a look. Aren't they beautiful? Now, this is a different variety of a sunflower, and it's absolutely beautiful. And you can see the bees are just all over it. They love these. And so let's go ahead and clip a few, and I'll show you what I do. You know, because I have been preserving flowers, and I love the summertime. I mean, I wish we could have summer like forever, but we can't. You know, we got to have wintertime, and that takes care of, you know, the bad insects and stuff like that. But I like to take care of the good ones too. Now, this is a beautiful one right here. Let's go ahead and clip him. So what I'm going to do, I'm clipping him, I'm leaving just enough stem, and because I need something to hold on to. So I'll be putting these into the little mixture that I use to preserve my flowers. It's kind of like a salt sand, something kind of a mixture. So I want some of these that I can just kind of place around. I'll probably put some in some, I don't know, I'll figure something out. So let's go ahead and get a few of those really pretty ones, and I'll just go ahead and I'm just going to dump them right in here, and some of the vegetables that I have, and we'll just dump them into this. So kind of walk through the garden with me, and we'll just see what we can find. Oh, look at the bees. The bees are loving this. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? And how they love these flowers. And so another thing I'm going to be doing, went on ahead and clipped this one, but another thing I'm going to be doing at the end of the season, these are going to be seeds right here. So I'm going to have this really neat, it's about a sunflower field is what my goal is. So I'm going to have these, and also the Russian sunflowers. Now, they've just about done their thing, and I'll walk you around and let you see them in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and gather a few of these sunflowers. And again, we're going to put these in our little preserving mixture that I have. Now, there's a whole bunch of them that are calling my name. I've got to leave some, you know, for the bees, so they can have their love. I was going to gather that one and one of the bees went on it, so I'm going to leave it. Oh, I think it's meant for me to take this one. So let's take this one. I think I'm going to get about 10 of these. And then I'm going to have another video and I'll show you how I'm actually doing this. Let's take another look. Oh, there's the pond. Oh, that's my life right there. My kitchen window just clues in on that pond. I mean, it zooms in. Alright, so I found another one. I think that one is absolutely gorgeous. And now the key is you want to hurry up and get this into that mixture as soon as you possibly can. There's a tiny little bee. Look at that one. Oh, he's getting his nectar. Let's leave him alone. They're making honey for me, so I'm not going to bother him. Okay, and there's another pretty one. I love that one. See how gorgeous they are? Alright, so I'm going to let you just really look at these while I'll just quickly get some more of them. Now, I'm not finished. I have more flowers I'm going to be gathering as well. So, okay, let's let y'all, you have your nectar. Okay, this is your baby. Okay, let's grab this one. And then I'm going to grab another one. I think I'm done with sunflowers for right now. Okay, so let's just take another little walk. And again, look at those. Aren't they beautiful? It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, take another walk with me. So let's just walk around and see what else we can get. Okay, so again, there are flowers everywhere and I'm loving it. Now another thing, I'm kind of at the end of the season. I'm getting close to being finished with my canning. But see, like, there's my dill. So I'm letting that seed up because next year I'd like to have more of the seeds as well. Now I'd like to go ahead and take you around to the sunflower I was telling you about. Okay, so they've just about done their thing. These things are beautiful, and I think you've probably seen a few of the videos. But this is what I'm talking about. This is the Russian, and see how, and I think all the nectar is just about gone from there. So I'll have another sunflower seed. These are the Russian ones right here. Okay, let's go on ahead and walk around the yard just a little bit. We still have, our cucumbers are still blooming, so I'm still making cucumber relish and all that kind of good stuff. Ooh, I see a tiger lily. You know, I'm going to get that one. Oh, what a pretty one. That thing is gorgeous. All right, we got to have that one for the collection. Okay. So let's walk around. We're going to grab a few more. Oh, look at those. Those are pretty. See, all these little flowers we have out here. Oh, you know I'm going to grab that. Look at those lilies. Aren't they pretty? So we're going to grab a bunch of these. And I'll be back in the house because we want to hurry up and work on this just as quick as we possibly can. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with this mixture. It is so much fun running out into the garden. You've got to have flowers. They're going to enrich your day and make you happier. We're going to go into a commercial break just a little quicker than we normally do because I've got a video coming back in. This shows how I put the creations together and how I harvest everything. So I'll be seeing you again in just a few minutes. So you hang in there, okay? I'll be right back. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. Okay, we're back. We're talking about flowers today. How can I have a beautiful flower inside my house in the wintertime when it's so dark and dreary? You can do it. It doesn't matter where you live. And this is just a fantastic thing to do for your well-being. Flowers just naturally make you happier. Let's go ahead and jump back into the last video. Okay. So this is what we're going to do, and I promise I'm going to finish getting out into the vegetable garden pretty soon and finish with all of my gatherings from the garden, but we've got to work really fast with these flowers because I want them to look like that, okay? And so these are, now they have to stay, it's called a silica gel crystal, and you can get them in the bags, and I get mine at Amazon. You can go to Amazon.com, and I'll leave a link down below so you can get these at a good price right here. And this is what it is. It's called the silica, right here. That's what it is. And all it is basically is a bunch of sand. So let's move this out of the way so you can see what I'm going to do. And again, the quicker you work on this, the better, okay? So let's go on ahead. I'm going to put some of this so you can kind of get an idea of how this whole thing works. Now what you want to do, and there are some flowers left over from when I've done this before. So what you want to do is leave some of this dirt. I hope you can't see the sweat. Boy, it's been hot outside. And it's okay, you can actually leave these in there. It's not going to hurt anything, but I'll just go ahead and throw that in the sink and I'll get rid of that later. But you want to leave maybe, I don't know, just about a quarter, an inch maybe, of this sand in here. There's no right, no wrong way to do it, okay? Just whatever works for you. Now, again, these are some tiger lilies that I got, and you can see they're kind of like paper now. And they're not going to ruin, they're going to last just as long as you take care of them. If your cat sits on them, that's going to ruin them. But anyway, so you can see how delicate they are. Now, it's best to leave them in this mixture as long as possible. Now, I found another tiger lily. There's a spider, let me kill it. Yeah, I live out in the country, so I'm used to killing spiders by my hand. And we'll grab my clippers. Sorry for that wait. I had to go into the other room and get those clippers. So now what I want to do is leave a little bit of a stem on them when I actually cut them. But what I'm going to do is put this and kind of bury it just a little bit. Now you want to put it this way. I've seen some folks say do it this way, but no, don't. It needs to be up like that. And that way you're going to protect all the other little flowers. Okay, now let's find a few more. Here's a sunflower. You saw me get this one earlier today. Let's go ahead and clip that off. Ooh, that's got a lot of moisture in it, doesn't it? Alright, let's get another one. Oh, I found these. Now they're very delicate, so I've got to be really careful how I place these in here. Okay, so I'm going to put it right there. So what I'm going to wind up doing, if you find an ant or something like that, take it off. Be really careful how you place these because these are so delicate. And see, even with this humidity that we have right here in Alabama, if I'm not really careful, these things are going to just break off. And I don't want that to happen. Aren't these beautiful? They're going to be so pretty in a decoration. You could do a shadow box. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Alright, I'm going to cut the stem right here. And I'm trying to situate them where they don't necessarily touch each other. Okay, this is a pretty one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? That's going to be so pretty. I'm just going to kind of put him like there. And here's another one. I try to go with the bigger ones first and put them in here. And then I'll place the smaller ones around it. There's another big one right there. That beautiful lily. That is gorgeous. Look at that. It's going to be so pretty in a shadow box, or I'll figure out something with it. And here's another one. So kind of the biggie wonky ones, I'm going to put them in first. And normally I wouldn't have put these in yet, but I just wanted you to see them. Here's a pretty rose. Gorgeous. That's going to be so pretty. Now, what I've noticed is the red ones, anything that has kind of a red color to it, those are probably going to turn darker. Look at that beautiful thing. That is going to be so pretty. And again, be really delicate with it. I think I'm going to put that in another one. Let's save that one. So I'm getting to the point now where I think I'm just going to go ahead and start putting some of the smaller ones in. But before I do that, let's go ahead and place this pretty baby right here. No, let's wait and do that. We'll do that in this box. Okay. We'll go ahead and start putting some smaller ones around like that, because I want to make the best use of this that I can. Look at that little rosebud. Now get it, this is going to turn a little darker because it has a red look to it. I found my best success is with yellow looking ones. Now see, that's so tender. You've got, I mean, as soon as you can, you've got to get these in this sand mixture. Wait on that one. Look at that one, isn't it pretty? Alright, we're going to put him right there. And I'm going to mix in as many of these as I can because, again, I don't want to waste my mixture. And I've got to work fast because they're so delicate. Okay, let's put that right there. This is another beauty. Let's put her right there. And you've got to have these in such a manner that they're not necessarily touching each other, but I think we can slip that one right there. Again, what I'm going to be doing is pouring some more of the sand mixture on top. But again, I don't want to waste any space. We're talking about our inventory here. There's another tiny pretty one right there. So you want to mix the smaller ones with the larger ones. Here's another pretty one. Let's put her right there. And again, it's kind of it's like a little surprise. You don't know what you're going to get. All right, I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Now again, these are just a few little leaves and things that came off from the previous ones. You can keep them in there. You can take them off. I'll just take them off. Okay. Gently, I'm going to pour some of this sand on top of these. See what I'm doing? I'm being really gentle because those little leaves, I don't want anything to happen to them. And what I want to do is completely cover them. Okay. Really gentle. And then what you and I are going to do, we're going to come back, we're going to revisit this in just about another week. Okay? I want them to get in there as quick as possible. Now gently, see I'm covering, gently, like that, very gently. Now you see that tiger lily sticking up right there. We're going to do something about that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stick some of these on top. I'm not going to hurt a thing, so I'm going to put another layer on there. And we're just going to lay that pretty baby right there. Alright, I want my lily to be in this other area. I have some more of the sand, so let's go ahead and just pour it. Now this is not regular sand, this has got silica gels in it, so you can't just go get out of the garden and it work. That won't happen. Okay, let's place this one because it's kind of in a little shallow area. And so I'm going to get some of the sand and put it right there. Now I haven't finished yet. We still have some more things. So my crepe myrtles, I'm going to put right there a few. And let's cut the stem on this one. Now when you're doing this, you're going to win a few and you're going to lose a few. And that's just the name of the game. Okay, I'm going to save this one for something else. Some that I can just kind of lay down in here like that one. That's going to be pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. Okay, and we'll put her right there. I don't know why I call some of them him and some of them her. I've been asked about that before. I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's put that, kind of tuck it like that. And let's put some of the stem off of this little tiny thing. Put it right there. Again, I'm not wasting any space. And I'm going to put that in there. It's some pretty purple. Okay, and I have some more of that, I'm sure, somewhere. Let's see. There's another one of those. Let's put that. Now, you don't want them to, like, just crowded, okay? You don't want them, like, just touching each other and fighting for the space. They fight for space. Yeah, they do, kind of like we do. There we go. Put that one in there. And let's put this pretty yellow. Yellow, I've noticed yellow, something about the yellow and the white. You know, this is one I did earlier. You want to have, you know, something that does a contrast. And I'll get some of those a little bit later. Let's see if I can put another one of these down. I'm going to go ahead and trim that. Alright, let's put you, better way back that one. And put that in another box. Oh, here's a few little ones. Okay. We're going to put you right there, sweetheart. And this little baby, we're going to put that one right there. And I think that probably gets all I'm going to do in this batch. Alright, now let's get some more sand, and I'm going to gently put it on top. Okay? See what I'm doing? It's going to be so pretty. And it's almost like Christmas time when you get to open up the box. and see what's in the present. So we get to see how beautiful these things turn out. We got to wait a week now, and no peeking. Okay, I know it's hard to do. It's hard, but you can't peek. You got to leave it be, and leave the cover on it. Now see, we're finally getting that. I wanted to put a little bit more on that tiger lily. Okay, got to have them covered. And here's that other lily. I've got to get it covered a bit too. There we go. See, this is all you do. You just got to have patience, which I know I have none. And I'm going to try a little experiment. So I'm going to get these sunflowers. I'm just going to put them right here and see what happens. Okay, let's go ahead and take that off. I'm going to put her right there. And I got another pretty one. I'm going to put her, this beautiful sunflower. I'm going to put that one like that. And let's see, because they're kind of flat. So this is just, you and I are going to try this. We're going to see what this does. Okay. And let's do another one. Right there. They're kind of touching, but this is an experiment anyway. All right. And ooh, I got a thorn right there. And let's put this rose. I'm going to put her like that. We're going to see what happens. Okay, do I have any more that I can put in there? No. Okay, let's go ahead and try this little crepe myrtle thing. Little bloomy right there. All right, now I'm going to put some of the sand like that. And you and I are going to see what this does. Okay, I see a few ants in there, so let's see if I can do something with them. You don't need to be in there. You don't need to be in there, and you don't need to be in there. All right, now, again, this is our experiment, the one I'm putting on top of all of these. I'm going to hide as much as I can, and we're going to check back in a week, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, now let's put a good top on it. We've got all kinds of beautiful flowers down in here in this, just an old Pyrex thing right here, but it works fantastic. I'd rather use glass, and that it works out the best. So how much fun is that? You can just bring the sunshine in. Absolutely. And I can't wait to finish with this. As soon as I'm finished with this one, I'll go ahead and post it for you to see. So this is, again, the tiger lily, and this has been dried using the silica gel. And see, I've got this one sticking up right here. So what I did, I went on ahead and cleaned this old ashtray up really good. And then I put some resin. So you can see the resin down here on the bottom. I don't know if I can turn it this way. Maybe you can see. So there's resin on the bottom. I went on ahead and let that dry. You need to let it dry for at least 24 hours. And then I'm going to put more resin on top of the flower. So I'll have the ashtray, you can remember my granddad by, and the beautiful flowers from the summertime. Again, this is just a good thing to do. You know, somebody who's sick, maybe with the flu over the winter, you'll be able to do this and give them some like real flowers from your garden. And again, these just make beautiful pieces. You can get these and do a shadow box with them. It's out of this world, all the different things you can do. Thank you so much for watching The Edge. My name is Donna, and I'm your host. And you can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, Abundant Television syndicated, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And check out the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. Again, thank you so much for watching. You're the apple of my eye. You're the reason I get up in the morning. Again, thank you.
You have been at this for 12 years. Why are you doing it? Because God's children are not for sale.
Rated PG-13.